Tell y'all my story. Where you want to start from? Let's start from the beginning. Okay, so I'm 42 years old. My mom has two kids. Me and my sister, we're about 10 years apart. Yep. So, and then my dad has three girls. I'm the middle. I have one older sister, and then one younger sister. She's okay, 4 years younger than me. Yeah, and so when I'm born, my mom, she don't have no kids. I'm her first girl. She was 18. This, she was fresh out of high school, or that she graduated. Dang, mom. She dang was a high school student, was fresh out of high school. Yeah, then she ended up having me. Then her and my dad, coincidentally, they made it to just 2 years in to the relationship after I came, and then they separated. But he was from this little country town. She was kind of from the country town, but she was living in Athens already. And he lived in Oglethorpe. And him and his friend, well, his cousin really, was double dating my mama and one of my aunties. And they ended up having a baby too, two babies. But y'all could just see how that all went. But so she separated and there was two. And then Rhonda ended up coming 4 years later with my dad. And then Francina came 10 years later. All right. And guys, I grew up in the house with my mom. And she was one of the moms who had to go work because she, first of all, they were separated. So she was a single mom. She out here trying to work, get herself together, get her kid together, make sure she got a roof over her head, got food and all that stuff. Luckily, it was so many aunties around in this family because is it 10? 10 of them, like her mom. So she had 10 sisters and brothers, so it was a lot of people always around the mama house, of course. So you got a lot of people around. So they worked, and we always had to go to like grandma's house and hang out because your mom's going to work. It's about 5, 6 y'all chaps. We drop y'all off over here at grandma's house. She at home. Or y'all better not go nowhere till she's going. How they go. That was our life, y'all. And then on the weekends and stuff, we would probably be like that in a group of kids at somebody else's house. Normally at the twins' house at Quintre house with Auntie Cora. We're probably going to be down there. Or at Auntie Juanita's house or our granddad's house during the summertime. It was always just a group of us. And while mama's out together, they all about the same age. My mama was like the baby of about 5 women, 5 of them, 5 or 6 of them. Y'all, you just got to imagine how that is. So you able to, I'm grown now, so I can just imagine what they was out here doing. You know what I'm saying? Living life and still trying to work and take care of the kids and all that stuff, but making sure they're good. But y'all, as a kid, and you just going through this experience of growing up, all right, you and your cousins, what is y'all doing? Because mom and them gone. All right, so what we do? Whatever we want to do. Whatever we want to do. But you got to be outside. You got to be outside because grandma is not finna have y'all sit up in the house that y'all sit down, watch TV, or, help her do something. Other than that, y'all get on outside. So, just growing up in the house, we really wasn't out going nowhere and experiencing stuff and doing nothing like in the world. We were just always at home outside, just doing whatever. You know how they go. So, when my sister came into the house, I had about become a teenager. 17. I'm working, basically taking in like my little daughter. So, but I got a group of friends though. We in high school, y'all. Oh my God. Thank God that you grow out of things and things just be experiences. But in high school, we working, we hanging out, having fun. We trying to get outside, basically what they call it now. Trying to find any kind of fun, where it going on at, there where we going. Um, but and then it was a lot of it was like 8 of us. Y'all gotta imagine how fun that is when you just get together, hang out. Of course we had started having drinks and margaritas and stuff. Lord have mercy. But we hitting the road, going to Atlanta. Oh my God. Because Lynn had an auntie up there. So they would go up there. Sometimes it was just the experience of being young and from this little country town and then going up to the city, hanging out. Well, I had to be young. Hey, but we was in good hands though. We were always with Lynn's older brother and a couple of those got cousins. Um, so we was safe in good hands, but it was still to the point. Our mama didn't know where the hell we was at. And then when I'm 17, 16, 18, yep, we started spending the night over Lynn's house. So we could go to Greene County, clubbing. Yeah, that's basically what I did with my teenage life. Work and club. And that's why I probably still club now. Because I just grew up always doing it. We go in there and we having some fun, dancing, hanging out. Unfortunately, indulging in drinks and stuff. But you know how they go. But if you look back and want to be right, you're going to be like, you wasted a lot of time. Y'all wasted a lot of time. But it's good to get it out your system, I see, though. Just experience life. Because we tried some of whatever we wanted to try. But then, if y'all can see, it wasn't much structure in my life to, really make me do anything but clean up. Make sure we had a clean space and stay out of the way. Y'all, okay, so now you become a teenager. I'm 18, 19. I'm working. I'm going to school. I didn't want to go out to college, but I did go to Athens Tech. That's an in-town school, like a community college. So I go here. I'm always doing something to keep something going on in my life, y'all. They call me the butterfly because they finna try something. Okay, look, I just feel like you gotta have money because clearly my mom didn't ever want to buy me that, and my dad come pick me up and buy me some when it's school time, and every once in a while. I never was just spoiled riding with somebody. I got more than enough or knew anything. Hey, sadly, but she gonna stand on it. Mama didn't want to buy no name brand shoe. Like when the kids was out with the little blue thing on the back, bruh. She wouldn't buy me none for nothing. She gave me the plain white kind with nothing on the back. And she was standing on it. So like all my life, I grew up with that type of mentality in the household. So soon as I got that figured out, that I could just go get me some money at work, and I could just buy my own stuff. yeah, I've been working ever since I was like 14 when they started that JTPA program at school thing. So we went to some place and did cookies or something. Yeah, you make cookies and I really want to say it was like $14 an hour back then, but because we didn't get that many hours. But I started working. After that, I went and got a real job at the grocery store. They put me at the counter. I guess I've been so friendly all my life. It's just in me. But started working from there and ain't looked back since on that part of making money. But yeah, so then I go into 23, and I got K. Because I had met his dad when I was about 20. And that's the time when me and the girls were just outside having fun, living life. A couple of them had kids, so you have to be responsible still. But we were just working and hanging out, having fun, going wherever we want to go places. But I ended up getting pregnant 3 years later. Well, I'll tell you, when I met Gus, y'all, we was outside. We was just hanging out, having fun, partying. We really had 3 years to party and just doing stuff. So that was just a fun time. But then it got real when the baby came. Wait, hold on. So there was a big change. So we made, like I said, we did make it though 2 years to you too, but we ended up going our separate ways. And that little single mom stuff became so real. Like, oh my days. Not only have I always kind of just been taking care of myself, just figuring life out, because you ain't really in no structured place when you're growing up every day. You know, you safe, you good. Ain't nothing finna happen to you. You finna have all your basic needs and stuff. Like, but ain't really nothing going on. So you grow up like that, and then now you got a baby, and then trying to have a relationship, and then you got a house and bills, and life is life. Like, hold on now. We go from having all this fun to all this responsibility on top of what you already had. But it was definitely like looking back at it. Can't say it was a wake up call, but it was definitely something to get emotion about. Like, what is you gonna do? You know. So my mind definitely. I'm a caretaker already, so I just want to have everything we need and make sure everything is okay at all times in the house. But I don't know, that journey. I guess it was very active still, because all I remember from when Kay was born, you know, walking, talking, is football. Because when he was 4, because my son has always been active, of course, from the wound. And, man, y'all, I had to have a dang C-section because Kay got the cord wrapped around his neck when it's time to give birth. So I'm 8 centimeters. It's time. Come on, Kay, you about to come out. Gonna go natural. I don't want no epidural, no nothing. I'm gonna take it like a G. But they be looking at me on the inside and the cord wrapped around the baby neck 2 times. Like Kay done flipped around so much. Y'all, he was a flipper too. Barely stay moving. But finally got him out. He was always active, but loved the ball when he got out. So he just loved football. Of course, we put him in football when he was 4. Really, kind of when he was 3. But by the time he was 4, he can really play. So y'all, ever since then, that been our life. Sports, doing activity. And then they'll ask a parent, what do you like to do? Shit, I get not go to practice. Man, I know somebody can feel me. Man. Cause like, if you just, let's sit back and think, yo. Cause of course he 18, okay. So that was 14 years ago when you started the journey. But y'all, football, we ain't play youth basketball too much when he was 4. I was just really football first. But during that season, so we got to go to spring practice. That started in April. So you got April, May, June. Then the season gonna start in August, and then go out through the September. Then got to play out, and we definitely going to somebody damn championship and national game somewhere, y'all. Cause they was always good. They were always good. But and he just loved, and I'm gonna say they, cause it was him and T. So I always had 2 of them. They just like twins. They just a few months apart. So both of them loving football and just being on the go. We got to go to the skating ring. We got to go to the zoo. We got to go to the playground. We got to go to the swimming pool. Please don't go to the swimming pool. Please don't go to the swimming pool. You out there all day. But it was all good though, cause I just feel like keep them busy. You know, whatever we got to do. But you lose yourself in that possibly. You don't have to. But I did. I just got swarmed up in the motion of caretaking, making sure everything okay. And good God Almighty. Just thinking back though, my house that I have has always been like a welcoming home. So somebody is there. Extra. Not even just the kid that you got, because granny got to think I had Kay for 10 years before I had Skylar. So we got to have someone to say. I always have said that I'm my only. I ain't tell y'all what time when I moved out. I moved out right after I graduated high school. Yeah, let's see. In 2000, we still stayed in Nellie. Then we moved to Vincent Drive. And I stayed there for a little minute with my mom. I had to force her to buy a house. Y'all, I done went to the bank and signed, like, got all the paperwork, got all the documents, like I'm about to buy a house. Like, my mama got it in her name. Like, not in her name, but, yeah, doing it as a representative of her. Because she wouldn't go do it. So I'm like, we need to move out these apartments. Like, we need to move out this hood. Like, why is we here? We understand why we move here, but we ain't really got no real reason why we still here. Let's go. So she finally agreed to go do it. We had found us a house over here on Vincent Drive to buy. So we moved over there, and I stayed there for maybe a year. I don't know. I can't even remember, but I know it was soon. I moved out. Me and Chad. Well, me and Lynn first. I moved out with my friend girl, Lynn. Then I ended up, no. Oh, the hell did I go to first? I'm having a brain fart. Yeah, okay, so me and Chad got a place first. Okay, yeah, that was my first time moving out. Okay, yeah, that what happened. So, yeah, right after I graduated high school, I ended up moving out with my first real boyfriend. Like, real boyfriend, being grown boyfriend. Trying to live together boyfriend. So we did live together. But hell, I used to be down here house so much. We might well just live together. But we did that for a couple of years. And then after that didn't work, I moved back home. My mom, she still was on Vincent Drive. I stayed there for a couple of months. And then me and my friend girl got an apartment together. I ended up rooming with her. I say that because she already had the apartment. She roommate. We want a roommate. And then we did that for a little while, having fun, living life. And we had no problems in the world. Not a single problem. We living life. We good. She got the baby going. We good. And then, goddamn, one day, she goes and bless it and have what they call now kickback at the house. And her friend got over, who brings a friend. And K Daddy. So that day, yep, when I met K Daddy, I ended up linking up with him after a while. And then we went off and did our own thing. With the houses, so. So then, y'all, just going back through all of that, we still got Skylar to come along. But let's just say, of course it didn't work out with the first baby daddy. So years later, just say I always have tried to protect myself from just having multiple kids or something like that. So I'm down. I used to get the depot when I was young. 'Cause I didn't want to mess around and get pregnant. I tried the Mirena thing. But when I tried the Mirena messed up my cervix a little bit where they had to go in and snip off a little piece of my cervix meat part. But after some time went by, the doctors say, um, from that snip, they call it a some biopsy, not a biopsy, but something a snip. From that right there, the meat that grew over the space that's needed to be able to create a child. So when you're ready to create a child, you'll have to come back in and see me and let me cut that open. Let me slit that open, slip it off of there so you'll be able to conceive. I'm like, okay, cool. In my mind, that meant I can't have no kids, man. Like, no, the lady said I got to come back and get this thing cut off if I want to have kids. Oh, I'm just living life, living life safely, safely. And then run across college daddy at work. It's Caterpillar. I started working there in like 2013. Yeah. Met Jay at Caterpillar. And she was born in 2012. No, 15. Tripping. She was born in 2015. But we were together like a year, and our relationship was kind of like this relationship a little bit with being fun. But yeah, me and Jay just connected like a best friend type of connection. You meet your best buddy, and y'all just enjoy each other. And we weren't really trying to have kids or nothing like that, but we really were digging each other and trying to be together, see what could be, but we were just enjoying each other. But dang it, we just meant to put the condom on. But we didn't put the condom on. And I'm like, it's okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, because the lady said I can't have kids. No way. If I need to come back and see her, if I want to have kids, I need to come back and see her and get the little thing cut open. But dang it was 3 months in this time too, though. Like, I still didn't even know I was pregnant for a while until, like, I wonder why it takes so long, but I just felt so bad because I was still living life. Why my poor baby in my belly and they ain't know it. Like, post scholar, just in places she had no being in my belly at that time. But we gonna make it through. We making it. But she came along, and that sucked though. We had a breakup that day while I was pregnant. At about 6 months, and like never got back together. Most people gonna try to get back together to at least try again because it's for the sake of the child. You're about to have a damn baby or something. But yeah, that didn't. And then you already got a kid, so just think how you supposed to be thinking. You don't want to be in this relationship because it ain't right if they want to do different stuff. So I just don't have no problem with walking away if it ain't right. Like, who want to just sit in toxicity? Like, if you know that you try to fix any parts that you're capable of fixing, but you can't control things. You know what I'm saying? You can only really control yourself. And so it's up to you to accept people and them and the stuff that come with them and the people around them. Or, you don't. Because you can't make them change everything, all this other stuff that come with each and everybody in life. You can't make them change all that just because you don't want to be around them. So you have to accept all that or don't. And that's how some people just deal with only certain type of circles and stuff. Because some stuff you just don't want to deal with, but you can't go changing everybody. So I ain't got time to sit here and try to change you to make you okay for me to deal with. The situation got to already be okay for me to deal with when I come around it. Because most people just want to be calm, cool, collected, not shysty, not upset, not rowdy, not cussing, not, being rude, not, you know, I just want to be on the up and up. I love everybody till you don't love me. I still love you though. But I'm going to just be over there. 'Cause I don't like to play like that. Um, but some people just be on 10. Some people just have attitude for no reason. Just looking at you all stink. Just, yeah, especially working at the counter. Yeah. Some people just have attitude. Like, babe, come give me a hug. Come here. Come here. Come wrong. Yeah, I have to calm some people down a lot of times at work. They coming there from all over the place. Like, bro, first of all, I ain't do it. So you want to rent a truck? I know you do, and I want you to rent a truck because we need customers. But you can't be in there acting like that. Smart mouthing and just for no reason. I don't want to be like that. So I just try to be good to people, and I really want them to be good to me. Have learned though, it don't really work like that. That shit don't really work like that. They don't work like that. So you have to make your own choice to be how you want to be. Cause I be so good to so many people, and even talking about this bring up other stuff that's currently going on in my life now. Well, I got a daily, I want to say, secondly, making a choice to think, no, I don't think that way. No, come back, Shanae. You can't think that. 'Cause you can be so good to people in your mind that it causes you to just feel a little bit used, if I could put it in those kind of words, by everybody here. You can't just say your spouse or your kids or people at work, but being so good to people with the parentheses. What you gonna get? What you gonna get when you overextend yourself? Asses to kiss. Most of the time. Most of the time. So you got to make them daily choices to still do good when it's time to do good. But you got to figure out, like I have to figure out when is a good time to give and extend yourself. Because people turn around and poof, they act like it never happened. And you would have really put some sweat and bone or sacrificed or went without just to do that little nice thing you decided to do for that person. Or you might have called somebody else to get into something because you had to go to them for something for them. You know? So being good to people is your choice because you can't go around being bad to people, you know? But you can't go around being good to people and then just expecting that they going to be good back to you. Because it definitely don't work like that. You want it to, you be expecting it to, you be like, how not? Why wouldn't they? But it just don't work like that. And I ain't got no answer to why. Because when you find out, please tell me. I tell you. But Skylar's 8 now, Kendra's 18. He's off in Kentucky State University, taking up agriculture. My sister didn't want him to open up a dispensary. Yeah, he want to open up a dispensary. So we won't have to worry about money no more with him. I don't even know what they'll do with all that money. But Skylar love gymnastics, so we'll be getting into that. So I kind of still am gonna fulfill my life with the daily activities of like the sports and stuff. 'Cause I learned that keeping them active is what I was trying to do when I was little. It do keep them out of trouble. Cause I tell you something, going to practice and practice and practice, they want to go home and go sleep. They want to go home and eat and go sleep. Most of them now, I can't say anything about PJ. Cause if y'all got boys, anything like one of my little cousins, he run all day. And my boy Sean, go to sleep well when he get ready. But yeah, practice and being involved in stuff and being responsible for stuff, it really does help. It really helps. And unfortunately, I look around this city and I see some people who started off with maybe some sports activities or just team stuff to get into or some coaches to be around you and just be on your ass and still love on you at the same time, making them feel responsible for something. A lot of them, they get messed up and jammed up in all kind of stuff, y'all. So put them babies in some. Man, I ain't gonna say overflow their schedule, but they need 2 or 3 things on their schedule all year round. Like that you can bounce around, like, maybe one every season or something, however they go. But 3 things, y'all keep them busy. When they ain't got occupied minds, they got time. And we don't need to have no time. Like right now, it was so precious to see when Kay went to school. They say, man, we got to meet at this time. We got to be here at this time. They had a packed schedule. I love it. I love it. Because if they just sit there and do nothing, then, they start doing nothing. Start thinking about stuff and not want to be involved really and just kind of getting drifted away into something else. Maybe the phone. We tell them all the time, man, stop watching other people live their life and go live your life, man. Like, put a little buzzer on it. Put a timer on it. Like, give yourself an hour a day or something. Put that phone down. So keeping them active really, really helps. Yeah, it help build them social skills. And it definitely help build some leadership skills for when they get out into the world. Because they used to be dealing with a lot of people at the same time and not all shut up in the house. And when they do get out into the world around other people, they don't really know how to maneuver. They don't really know how to be they self, how to kind of just be confident in who they are and what they really are there to do. Because they going to probably be too busy worried about what everybody else got going on because they so fascinated with all these people that, oh, well, Sally and Johnny and Susan and Mika and Kim look like. Nah. If they go on and be around other kids and stuff and learn how to deal with them outside of school, where they got to make up conversation and do different things and be responsible for different things, it really helps build character. And like I said, and I'm going to tell you again, it helps keep them out of some troubles. It really do, guys. Now, they going to get into other trouble, guys. I swear to God, I done been at a basketball game. I done been at a football game. And them children, them parents out there want to fight. So it can get active. But it's all in good sportsmanship and good fun. But they be out there fighting, pushing each other around. They be out there cussing. Man. But I love the fact that, like, my boys, they like to talk junk. They like to fight and push people around. Not fight them, but like to kind of get rough out there. Like, they enjoy that crazy stuff. And then they like the fact that they can still go sit and high five and hang out with these same kids afterwards because they know it's all a game. But just hearing them talk junk be funny. Oh, it be funny. But they love it, so it made me love it. But yeah, like since you 4, man, I mean, oh, damn. Sports. Fuck it. What game we at this week? Well, I'm traveling to mobile ticket, the concession stand. Y'all. Oh, Jesus, they been 14 years of damn. Where we at this week? Oh, and on top of work, doing your own life. So what my life is? Or what my time is? Don't try to have a little piece of tender. See, um, dang, y'all know that I think back to talking about it. I don't know what to do with it. I need to sit and process it one day. I'm gonna do that. But yeah, but I'm still ready because I love football. It done made me a lover of the sport. Cause get what? Nope, there was a foul. Why you ain't call it? y'all, y'all ought to see me at the game. I can't sit down. I stand up the whole time. So I always try to find me some spot where I ain't in nobody way. I mean, I understand y'all pay for y'all seats and stuff, but I don't want to sit down. It's still looking crazy. I be into the game. I be all in. So I am a number one fan. If you looking for me, if y'all want to support, catch me at a game. Mr. Curry's. I'm sorry. I'll be there as much as I can because he just made me a lover of the sport. On top of him, all my boys that come along with him, because like I say, my house has never been empty. Yeah, we always got a friend over here. We got a cousin over here. Just for the simple fact, I got a son, and he's very social and active, and they into all this stuff. So they want to be around each other. So they want to play that game. They want to go play basketball. They want to go there. They want to do this. And mom, let me get $20 to go. I need to buy that ticket. The school I need my Leatherman jacket. I need to go to prom. I need something to eat and raise a cane. Anybody feel me out here? Do anybody feel me? Ooh, and I just for all this stuff I'm saying about a boy, them expensive shoes. But I just thank God I ain't had no girl back then. Like I'm glad he was a boy first. See my little girl, but she getting into that stuff. And I wanna spoil her. Cause I don't want her to go through any of the shit that I went through. I just don't want to overdo. You know how some people, how I just go back and forth, back and forth. I want to do it in moderation to make it where it's just natural and normal for her. It don't have to be. You ain't got to beg for this stuff. You ain't got to go live in no Fendi headband from head to toe either. They just want her to live moderately and just look and feel comfortable in her skin and her wardrobe and what she had to put on. She gonna have a lot of shit. I'm sorry. And it's gonna come from, how they say your inner childhood stuff. I'm gonna make up for myself with a whole bunch of shit. And I'm gonna make up with her so she don't have to suffer through that part of life. She can suffer from find something else to suffer for. It won't be the simple things in life. Cause take off a different stress. It takes off a different pressure of life. But you don't want to overdo stuff. You want to just do things in moderation, and you'll find your own moderation. If your closet fucking for overflowing where you can't shut it, you're not in moderation. You're not in moderation if the closet is overflowing with stuff. So, getting back. I know I done had y'all all over the place, but you kind of get my drift for where I've been a little. There's so many more tales to tell, but you can just follow me and where some of my pain and my struggles and my thought processes come from. It's been, and y'all got to think too though, since 2006, been doing a single mom thing. Before that, you basically come from, my mom, it was a single parent home. So you didn't have that male structure around so much. But I think God still did a good job. And he's still working on me. And I have to say he did a good job. I don't want to say I'm a bad job, even though I have my flaws. I'm still grateful for who I am. I'm grateful for who I'm coming to be. I tell you that much so. And I'm going to keep working on her daily. Daily. But this is me for the gist. But right now, I think me and Skylar, y'all finna move to Alabama. I definitely think I'm finna take that trip. Because around here in this town, I had already been saying, oh, I'm tired of being here. I need me a different atmosphere. I need to go do something else, I kept saying. But I was thinking more like Florida, Texas, North Carolina was on the map, maybe. One of those. But I might have an opportunity to live in Alabama. And really, the more and more I amp myself up, them people got my money up there. Somebody got my money. And I got that from a Coach Stormy. Just because every business is open to make money. I got a business. And when you have a business, you're doing it because you care about what you're selling. Most people do. They don't too much sell stuff they don't really care about. I sell life insurance. And I'm going to say I sell real estate, but my approach to real estate is just really helping people who's in foreclosure find somebody to buy for them. Because a lot of time they don't know who they can reach out to when the crunch time. I just show them people to find in the crunch time. But so once they get rid of the property or do something, choose to what they do with the property, I'm allowed to sell the property to somebody in the midst of that. So I say I sell life insurance and I sell real estate, but I'm more so like a real estate investor and a life insurance broker. So y'all don't get me started because I love to save lives. And any way that I can help somebody learn something that will change their life for the better, I'm down to do it. And I love to talk to people who willing to listen. I talk all day. If you just really ready to listen. And I'm assistant manager at U-Haul right now too. I want to take that to Alabama just for some consistent money. Or I might just stick with substitute teaching. Only. Or I could do both. I was thinking about that too, just maybe doing both. But I also want me an office for the life insurance stuff. It's like maybe in 6 months, open up the office. And then, because I want to stay there for a year. Just to clear my head, see something different, get some support with Skylar. Because her dad up there and her great-grandma, her aunties, and her granddaddy. So she got people up there who can be around to hang out with her and babysit when we need somebody to babysit. And I just go up there and work and live life and meet people and help people. So I said, these people got my money. Hell, I got their money. Because somebody sure finna get it. Because somebody got to do my hair. Somebody got to do my nails, my feet. Somebody got to show me how to do yoga. Somebody got to cook my hot wings. Somebody got to make my dang margaritas that I'm coming to get every Thursday. Somebody got to get my gas money. Somebody got to get my food money, like my Walmart order. Yeah. Who got my money? I'm going to be dibbling down with the business owners, though. I'm going to help them because I feel where they heart at. And any single mama. So maybe I need to try to find single mamas who are in business. They can show me where to network and hang out and be and stuff. Yeah, I trust the single mamas. I trust the single ladies too. But see, single mama understands. See, I got me, Skylar, dragging along. They got the kids already. You know, we could just be up at the playground or something. Yeah. Chicken cheese. Something. At the game store somewhere. Because we're going to need something to do. It's going to be interesting, but I think I'm over it after yesterday. I think I need to go and turn into the butterfly. Mm. Well, I guess I just made my mind up. So now I just need to figure out when I'm going. But I need a car or a mechanic. That be all my problem, y'all. That's why I need a significant other who would already love to take care of stuff like that. All right, that's my time. Guess that was part one of getting to know Shanae.